Get ready for the action, because Barcelona is poised to claim the La Liga title before the next El Clasico. Following a massive 2-1 victory over Osasuna at El Sadar, the Blaugrana have taken a huge leap forward, putting them in a position to clinch the championship before they even step onto the pitch against Real Madrid next week. The pressure is now squarely on Los Blancos, because if they fail to secure the win against Espanyol, Barcelona will officially lock down their 29th league title with just 4 matches remaining in the season. This is huge.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
We dive into the details of how this title race has intensified, looking back at the incredible performance that led to this pivotal moment. Barcelona achieved this crucial 3 points by breaking the deadlock in the 81st minute with Robert Lewandowski, followed by a decisive goal from Ferran Torres just 5 minutes later, ensuring a vital result away from home. We break down the entire match, from the early struggles to the late surge that secured the victory, and put the entire La Liga championship on the line for the coming days. Next up, we get a deep dive into the player performances that define this intense contest, focusing on the key individuals who made the difference. We examine the standout efforts of Robert Lewandowski and Gavi, looking at their crucial contributions in the match, alongside the defensive leadership shown by Barça and the overall impact of the midfield battle, including the struggles of Olmo and the bright spark that was Fermin Lopez. And finally, we switch gears entirely and look across continents to the UEFA Women's Champions League showdown. Barcelona faced off against Bayern Munich in a thrilling contest at Camp Nou, where the German side tried everything to break through. We analyze the tactical battle, looking at key passes from Georgia Stanway and Vigastadir, and how Barcelona's attacking fullbacks managed to create space against Bayern's high press. Don't miss the full breakdown of this epic clash. Barcelona has seized a commanding lead in the La Liga title race, following a crucial 2-1 victory over Osasuna at El Sadar. This win positions the Blaugrana to potentially clinch the championship before facing Real Madrid in next week's El Clasico. The immediate pressure now falls squarely on Real Madrid. If Los Blancos fail to secure a win or a draw in their upcoming match against Espanyol, Barcelona will officially secure their 29th league title, effectively ending the title race before the clash at the Camp Nou. Hansi Flick's team secured the 3 points in a tight contest. Despite a deadlock for much of the match, Robert Lewandowski scored the opening goal in the 81st minute with a header, followed by Ferran Torres 5 minutes later to seal the result. This outcome means Real Madrid faces the grim prospect of a second consecutive trophyless season as the 2025-26 campaign concludes, as closing the gap in La Liga has proven nearly impossible for them. The potential consequence of a Barcelona title win before El Clasico is a highly anticipated, yet often controversial, display of sportsmanship. Barcelona players forming a guard of honor for the newly crowned champions, Real Madrid. This tradition has occurred in the past, including in 2008 and 1991. All eyes are now fixed on Real Madrid's result against Espanyol to determine if they will be forced into this iconic ritual. The season has been marked by disappointments for the capital club, including a Supercopa de España final loss to Barcelona and a stunning round of 16 exit in the Copa del Rey. Barcelona secured a vital 2-1 away victory over Osasuna at El Sadar, marking another significant step toward clinching back-to-back La Liga titles and establishing a temporary 14-point lead at the top of the table. The match was characterized by a struggling opening period for the Blaugrana, which eventually broke in the final 10 minutes with goals from Robert Lewandowski and Ferran Torres. The first half mirrored previous outings, with Barcelona dominating possession, but facing a deep Osasuna side focused on absorbing pressure and launching counterattacks. While the Catalans created a couple of half chances, they failed to seriously challenge the Osasuna defense, which proved very solid. Osasuna generated significant threat through counterattacks, with striker Ante Budimir creating two major opportunities, one resulting in a shot against the post and the other requiring a crucial save from Joan Garcia. The break saw the score level, with Osasuna holding the advantage in chance creation against a Barcelona attack that lacked creativity in the final third. The home side needed a significant offensive improvement to find the winning goals. In the second half, Barcelona managed to better contain Osasuna's counterattacking threat, but their attack remained inefficient despite superior possession. While Pedri worked to link play, the forward line struggled to deliver decisive results. Hansi Flick introduced a triple change around the hour mark, including Marcus Rashford. The Englishman made a key contribution with a perfect cross that found Robert Lewandowski, who made a decisive run inside the box to head home the opening goal in the 81st minute. 5 minutes later, Fermin Lopez played through Ferran Torres, who scored to double the lead. However, Raul managed to level the score with a header from a cross, setting up a dramatic finish. Osasuna pushed for an equalizer in the stoppage time, but failed to create meaningful chances. Barcelona successfully weathered the late surge, securing the 3 points. This win at El Sadar was hard-fought, achieved despite a disappointing attacking display, but the 2 goals were sufficient to seal the victory. With this result, Barcelona is in a strong position to be crowned champions, pending the outcome of the Real Madrid versus Espanyol match. Neu Dung Kai Tight. Barcelona secured a 2-1 victory over Osasuna in La Liga on Saturday night, a crucial win as the team pushes towards the title. The match proved challenging for Barcelona, particularly with the absence of Lamine Yamal and Rafinha from the starting lineups. The first half was characterized by a relatively subdued tempo, though Barcelona managed to increase intensity after the break, eventually finding the breakthrough in the 80th minute through a well-executed connection between Marcus Rashford and Robert Lewandowski, securing the first goal. Fermin Lopez and Ferran Torres followed shortly after to make it 2-0. Osasuna managed to pull one back in the closing minutes, but it was insufficient to alter the outcome. /N player ratings highlighted key performances. Spanish goalkeeper Garcia had a quiet first half, making only one intervention, and while he provided decent defensive coverage against Javi Galán and Raúl Moro, his presence limited attacking avenues on the right flank. Cubarsí emerged as a standout performer, effectively organizing the defense, making strong positional calls, and registering 6 defensive contributions in the first half, including a vital last-man tackle. His partner, Martin, earned a deserved start and performed solidly in his role. /N on the left flank, Cancelo was solid defensively, effectively neutralizing Ruben Garcia, though his dribbling and passing were noted as areas for improvement. Gavi was a significant force in the midfield, demonstrating strong defensive actions and interceptions, with sharp passing and dribbling, establishing himself as a deserving starter. Pedri provided stability and possession, allowing Gavi to focus on defensive duties. Conversely, Spanish attacking midfielder Olmo had an off night, struggling with unconvincing passing and combination play, leaving Barcelona exposed in the final third. Fermin Lopez, however, maintained his lively presence, showing improvement in goal-scoring opportunities after the interval and providing an assist for Ferran Torres' goal. /N Lamine Yamal's absence saw Bardghji struggle to match expectations, with his passing deemed too safe and a lack of strong off-the-ball movement. Robert Lewandowski, despite not scoring in the first half, was effective when called upon, netting a crucial header to open the scoring. Lewandowski made an immediate impact in the second half, delivering through balls and crosses that set up the opening goal. The Shark also contributed significantly in the second half, scoring the decisive second goal that cemented Barcelona's victory. In a high-stakes UEFA Women's Champions League clash, Barcelona takes on Bayern Munich at the Spotify Camp Nou. The match, broadcast on ESPN Deportes and streaming on Paramount+, ended in a 1-1 aggregate draw. The game began with Bayern Munich attempting to launch a counterattack, initiating their first serious attack in the 7th minute through a passing sequence involving Franziska Kett, Clara Buchel, and Pernil Harder. Harder's movement deceived a defender, but the resulting shot was saved. Barcelona quickly seized the advantage just over a minute later. A fluid move utilizing the full width of the pitch saw Esme Brug's cross to Uepager, who skillfully bypassed her marker to score the lead. The home side maintained pressure, breaking out intermittently. Bayern managed to equalize 20 minutes into the second half following a well-executed move. The triangle formed by Buchel, Harder, and Kett was once again in effect, with players rotating positions and breaking defensive lines before Kett found the back of the net. Kett's final contribution came in the 79th minute when she received a red card for pulling Salma Paralulo's hair. Bayern subsequently retreated for the final 10 minutes, facing intense pressure, particularly from Mappy Leon and Paralulo. Looking ahead, Bayern faces a significant challenge in controlling the match at Camp Nou. To neutralize Barcelona, the German side must effectively manage Mappy Leon. Leon is a crucial player, often acting as a recycling point, demonstrating elite passing quality by punching passes through defensive lines. The center-back line attempted 116 passes, second only to midfielder Patri Guijarro, 121. Barcelona exploited a vulnerability in the Bayern defense in the second half, crossing the ball 30 times. José Barcala's prioritization of his fullbacks created ample space in the wide areas. Crosses from Brugts and Caroline Graham Hansen originated from deeper central positions, supported by runners from midfield or fullback to occupy defenders. One of Bayern's best avenues for attack involved swift transitions from right to left. Barcelona's high press forced dangerous crossfield passes, especially targeting Bayern's forward-thinking left-hand side. Georgia Stanway and Vigasdottir are identified as Bayern's key long passers. Their ability to receive the ball and break the press will be vital in disrupting Barcelona's structure.